We sold a website for $5,000 to a skateboard shop, and they found us organically through SEO. Today we're going to talk about one of my most favorite marketing topics to make money of all time, search engine optimization. And for those of you that don't know, my marketing company out in Maui, Hawaii, we rank at the top of Google. In fact, #1 for terms like Hawaii SEO, which anybody looking for SEO in Hawaii is going to search for. So we get lots of leads and customers coming in through that. Also Maui SEO, terms like website design in Maui, different things that we can put out there, different keywords that we can rank for that people are searching for in Google that allow us to bring in new business and customers. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the ways that you can overcome some of the most difficult obstacles in ranking your website or even your client's website. Because after all, it's great to rank your own business, and I highly recommend anybody in my community that follows my stuff to rank their own website in Google. It's a great way to bring in organic leads, right? You don't have to go knocking on doors or make phone calls. People just look for your business online and they find you and they reach out to you. In fact, just yesterday, we sold a website for $5,000 to a skateboard shop, and they found us organically through SEO. So it's a very valuable thing. But outside of that, outside of ranking your own business, if you learn this skill and you get good at SEO, you can sell that as a service to local businesses. So that skateboard shop, I will, after building their website, offer to put them on a $1,000 per month monthly retainer to help rank their website higher in Google. After all, if you have a website and nobody is going there, it's an easy sell. If you can tell that to a business owner and say, hey, your website's great, but no one's going there, I can drive traffic and customers to your website through search engine optimization. That is a great way to provide value to that business, and you can get paid a lot of money. My business does multiple six figures a year just entirely off search engine optimization. I mean, that's a huge portion off our monthly revenue is search engine optimization. So I highly recommend you stay and watch this entire video, because I'm going to share with you some great stuff and also show you a way to overcome those obstacles that a lot of people face along the way. So let's jump over to my iPad, which I have here. And this is going to be kind of a little deep dive into fundamentals of how SEO works. Holy cow, look how bright I look with the iPad underneath me like that. I look divine. That's awesome. So let's talk about search engine optimization for a second, right? So what is it? If I'm a roofer and I have a website, right? This is my website. And you can find me in Google. And if somebody in my area is looking to get a roof installed in their house, and I'm a roofing company and I have a website, I want my roofing company to show up in the #1 or at the top of Google, so I get customers that are looking for roofs. That way they'll go to my website, they'll say, hey, Nick builds roofs, I'm gonna give them a call, and that's how I get customers, right? So that is search engine optimization in short. It's just the process of ranking things to the top of Google or other search engines for specific keywords and search terms. Now, it's, like I said, very valuable because you can do a number of things with this. Now, let's talk about how that actually happens. So #1, you have to have a website, right? And on that website, if we're still talking about roofers, this website needs to have a bunch of written content about roofing, right? Specifically roofing on Maui. So we need content. That is one of the most important things to have. First, you need a website, then you need content, and then you need to make sure that that is all set up. Your content is set up on your website correctly. That is called on-page optimization. On-page optimization. And if you go to the next step of search engine optimization, it's really comes down to your off-page signals. And so what are off-page signals? Those are things like backlinks. So if there's another roofing company or some other company related to the home service industry, like let's say Home Depot. If Home Depot, this is Home Depot's website. If Home Depot has a website, right, www, and they write an article about roofing in Maui, and on that article, they say, hey, go check out Nick's website. Here is a link to his website, and they put a backlink to my website. That is going to immediately tell Google that I have all this authority, right? That Home Depot, a trusted website that's been around for many years, lots of people go to it. It's got lots of signals showing that it's trustworthy and popular, and they raise their hand and say, hey, that guy, he's a good guy, trust him. That is going to signal to Google that they should make us more relevant for whatever we're we're relevant for, whatever the content on our website is about. So that's one big piece of it, right? Backlinks. Those are usually pretty difficult to get. You have to reach out to Home Depot and say, hey, will you put a backlink on your website to my website, which is kind of difficult, right? The other thing are social signals. And social signals are things that you can gather, signals that you can gather from social platforms like Facebook and YouTube and Pinterest and Instagram. So these social signals signal that you have a popular website. It's a popularity metric. And we've identified this, and a lot of other people have identified this as being a relevant metric in search engine optimization. We've done lots of tests that have identified that if you have you have a website, you have good content, you have good on-page optimization, you have backlinks, and you have social signals that are signaling popularity to your website, you're going to start ranking pretty high. Oftentimes, if you are in an unsaturated market, you can rank pretty well before you get to all of that, just for having a good website with good content and good on-page optimization. But if you're one of those that are, you have all that stuff and you just can't seem to get higher in the search results, or you can't get your customer's website higher in the search results, I highly recommend that you look into building some backlinks and social signals. And again, I'm gonna share with you an easy way to get those things by the end of this video, but I wanna share with you the fundamentals of how they work and why they're important, so you know why you need them and why you would want them. So a social signal is anytime somebody makes a post on Facebook. This is a great example, right? If, let's say a concert is happening, right? Let's say Jay-Z's coming to Maui. He's having a concert. So he goes on Facebook and he posts about his concert, right? Let's just say he's having a concert. He's gonna make a post, and what's gonna happen? There's gonna be tons of people that see it, and they're gonna like it, they're gonna share it, they're gonna like it, they're gonna share it, they're gonna post about it on their website. There's gonna be all these little things that are gonna happen. They're gonna post pictures about it on their Instagram, they're gonna make stories, they're gonna share their tickets, they're gonna tag Jay-Z. All these things are signals of popularity to this one event. And if you can show Google that you are popular for a given topic like roofing or SEO or websites, then you are going to inevitably rise higher in the search results. So one of the things that we have been doing for years is create what's called a syndication network. And that's anytime I post to my website, we're gonna build a website again right here. If I post to my website, I write a blog, right? I write a blog about SEO in Maui. And then automatically that blog post will get sent out to my Facebook. It'll get sent out to my YouTube, or maybe it won't get sent out to YouTube. If I have it set up that way, it'll get set out like a slideshow version of the blog post, right? It'll definitely get sent out to my LinkedIn. It'll get sent out to Pinterest. There's all these different Web 2.0 platforms that you can send this out to, which will signal to Google that it is popular, and there are these social signals. So we have been doing this for years where we syndicate. This is called syndication, when you publish to these different platforms. And there are a lot of platforms out there that you can do this to. You can do it to other WordPress blog sites, Medium, different websites, lots of them, too many to list here. But if you do this, if you syndicate this, it's gonna give your content a lot more legs. It's gonna allow it to be pushed a lot further, because think about just publishing your blog article without having any popularity behind it, without having any push, without having any oomph. It's not gonna really go anywhere until that happens, until you can either send traffic here and people land on that site somehow and they stay there and they click around and show Google that it's relevant for SEO on Maui, or you can drive some traffic through these different social platforms. And an easy way to do that is through a syndication network. Now, the issue with a syndication network is that it can be difficult and time consuming to build. But now that I've shared with you how all of this works, like the basics of fundamentals of SEO, I want to show you something that a friend of mine named Joshua Zamora created that's called Done For You Suite. Now, it's a software that allows you to syndicate all of your content out to these different platforms. So it's a way to do exactly what I'm talking about really well and really easily. So Josh just updated the software to the 3.0 version, which is there's so much built into this thing. It is a really robust network where you can build out your syndication platform. You actually use their platform to syndicate all your content through it. So you can get, and this is the headline that I'm reading here, you can get free targeted buyer traffic in 48 hours or less by leveraging the power of our new high quality done-for-you social syndication system. So he's talking about syndicating your content out to a network and bringing in more traffic and also more relevance and popularity to your business. So I wanted to bring this to your attention because it just came out. It's going to be on a special launch pricing for a couple of days, and it's something that you should take a look at. If you're looking to do SEO in your business, if you have some customers that you've been trying to rank but haven't been quite able to get them up there in the ranking, you'll want to check this out. There's a lot going into this. It's got all kinds of training. So just in short, there's a lot of good information about SEO in general, right? You can also get the agency rights where you can open up different possibilities of profit into your business, where you can literally rank your clients' websites and videos through this platform and the social syndication network. So once you have ranked a website and done it for yourself, I highly recommend that you do it for yourself first, because what that's going to do is give you a lot more confidence. And that's what I did. I started my SEO journey by ranking my website, and once I knew that I could do it, then when I spoke to business owners, I had a good feeling that I could do it for them as well. It gave me a lot more confidence in selling my skills and services. So a lot of good information in this course, a lot of bonuses, right? You get different licenses. You can do things like video embeds to make things go a lot further. I'm gonna put a link below this video in the description of this video where you can go to check out a demo of this network of Done For You Suite 3.0. It's actually going to be on this special launch pricing just for a couple of days. There's a lot of information here for you to go check out. Tom and I wanted to really sweeten the pot. So what we did was we created a bonus package where not only are you going to get Done For You Suite, but if you buy just Done For You Suite, and I don't think it's too expensive, I think it's around $50, you're also going to get our best-selling course, Fast Cash Website Audits. And the reason that we wanted to give you Fast Cash Website Audits is because it's a strategy that we have used to go find customers or potential customers and do a little mini audit of their business. We get paid $500 to go through our simple checklist and find where their visibility online isn't very good. They pay us to do it, and once we give them the audit, then we sell them SEO, because the audit is designed to sell them search engine optimization. And if you follow along with our strategy and you combine that with Done For You Suite 3.0, you have a knockout combination. So with addition to Fast Cash Website Audits, we're going to give you another bonus, which is our SEO triple play, where I have a case study of a live sales call where I call the customer and I sold them a $10,000 per year SEO, which is super valuable. I mean, the price of getting information like this, being a fly on the wall, hearing what I say to the customer, what they say back, how I price myself out, hearing their objections to SEO and how I overcome them. I mean, it says $50 valuable or $50 value here, but I can tell you from my personal experience that when I heard somebody else interact with a client on a sales call, it helped me connect so many dots that I was having. So if you've never heard or you never sold a client before, this is going to be super valuable. The price tag on that, I mean, I think it's worth a lot more than that, because you can't really put a price tag on how many customers I've gotten over the last years just because of having the experience and knowledge of what I've been doing. Now you get to see all that on your own. You're also going to get our 6-month SEO outsourcing blueprint, where we show you how to outsource SEO for 6 months. So the way my business works is we get customers, we get SEO customers, and then we outsource most of the fulfillment. So that blueprint shows you exactly how to do that. And then each month we send our customers a report of how their visibility has grown in search. And that's how we create our SEO reports. So you're also going to get a case study on how to create those reports. So you literally are going to get the SEO portion of my business in a box when you buy Done For You Suite in this special launch pricing. And of course, on this page, if you click the link that I have below this video, you can see the demo of Done For You Suite. And yeah, you guys, I think if you have a look at it, tell me what you think in the comments below. I think you're really going to like it. It's going to be on a special launch pricing for a few days. And of course, if you just buy Done For You Suite 3.0, you get all those bonuses that I've mentioned on our bonus page, which you can check out too at the link below. And I'm excited to hear more about how you are doing with your search engine optimization. So let me know in the comments below if you're excited to get in and start ranking your website, or if you have any questions, because I'm happy to answer them for you. So that's it, you guys. I'm about to move into my new apartment, so I'm trying to get out of this room, and I'm excited to share a little bit more about that with you too in my next video. So that's it. Take care.